Mama's here. And Bella and Sassy are here. Bella won't stay here long. She's going to go get under her, in her bed, my desk. I don't think she likes the crowdiness. So, just warning you ahead of time. She'll be taken off here in a second. All right. So, we're going to do the silver bells tonight. And I just listed a kit, so I know they're going really fast. So, we listed a new one today. Let me show you what it is. It's a red and gold mesh and a gold mesh. This is the side. You see that? This is my favorite thing. Look at that. Oh, this ribbon. I just want to sleep with that ribbon. And then this ribbon. And this one. And then it's a gold and white. So that's listed. All right. See, look, did I show you how it's like?
Oh, you can see through it. Oh, that's pretty.
I love that. I think it's like I shouldn't love that much, but I do. I can't help myself. All right, so this kit had a silver bell, mesh, 2 of these little ball picks, which Z will love. Mom said, "Oh, you have balls. Z's going to be very happy." Oh, that's funny. And then these 2. Now, let me say something about these. If they look like they're coming apart, that's okay, because we are going to pull them apart. I actually want to, so when I have a really large ornament like this, I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to split it in half so we can get twice as much. So they should split in half. If they don't, you can kind of go up to the top and just start pulling it apart. It will split. So I got these specifically because of that. So it's supposed to look like that. So don't panic if yours is like kind of wonky looking, because it's just like a half and half thing. All right, so I cut on the mesh. It is glitter fest in here. I cut all the mesh at 20 inches. Okay. We're going to fluff and do our mesh. If your, and I haven't ever shown y'all this, if your swag comes like this, it's just to put it in the box. You just, the best way to do it is just push it up against your body, and then it should flatten right back out. Okay. So let's kind of zoom in here. So we have to fluff it out. What I like about these swags in particular, they have a hanger already on the back right here. So you don't have to come up with a hanger, which I think is pretty fabulous. Okay. And it has pieces that are a little bit different. So not everything in here is just the evergreen. So see, we have some pine. We have these little, like, I don't know, glittery pieces. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, but it's okay. I don't need to know. So I'm just going to kind of pull it apart. This, I definitely want to pull them out, because we are going to put some mesh. The mesh just helps fill it up so that this is all bunched up here, right there. So they also sometimes bend them to ship them, so it's very common that they come kind of squashed up, but that's okay. We can pull it out just like that. Okay, this one is a pretty long swag. So let me just say, if you wanted a shorter swag, you want to cut it from the top, not from the bottom, because you want to keep that teardrop shape. So always make sure you cut from the top and not the bottom. All right. There we go. I really don't like this piece that just kind of hangs at the bottom. I'm going to cut that off. That piece annoys me. Alright. So we pretty much have it spread out the way I want it. So we can get started. Let me tell you a little trick. If you have an area that's nice and thick and an area that's not, you can take pieces off, plop it in your glue, and glue it back where there's a spot that doesn't have as much. Nice little trick. One of my favorites. Okay. So what we're going to do is messy ruffle. So the kit went pretty fast. I think it sold out in like a day or so. All right. So we're just kind of roll it and then pull it together like that. All I'm doing is kind of hiding those little cut edges. And I'm going to start about right here. And I'm going to use the piece, the evergreen piece, to tie it in. So you should have about 18 cuts. So 18 of these pieces. All right. So I like to go side to side. This helps me to stay balanced so that I can make sure I am not getting ahead of myself or becoming unbalanced. It's just kind of an easy way to keep yourself in check, in other words. Just like that. Okay. There we go. I want to spread them so side to side like this. I don't want it to go way beyond my swag. Okay. There we go. So what I'm doing is kind of filling in the sides. Alrighty. So how are y'all doing tonight? Anything exciting going on? Pieces are cut at 20 inches. So if you cut your pieces at 20 inches, that means that you can get 18 from a 10-yard roll. If you cut them at 10 inches, you could get 36. 30 inches, you can get 12, so on and so forth. And yep, I'm a geeky math person. I calculated it all out. Because I can't help myself. Okay. So I'm just going like an inch or so. Go to the next one. This is really great for evergreen wreaths too. Oh my gosh, you have a roommate that's making dinner for you? That's pretty nice. My mom made dinner tonight. That's pretty nice. Huh, Ma?
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. It was good. And my husband and my dad are trying to fix the doorbell, and it was pretty funny, wasn't it, Mom?
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, it was funny. It was entertaining. That's for sure. But I was thrilled I didn't have to try to figure it out, so whatever, I'll take it. But the two of them talking to each other just kind of cracks me up sometimes. They're just funny.
It's two engineers together. That's funny.
I know. Don't you love this mesh? I love this mesh. Yeah, it's two engineers talking to each other. I probably should have led with that. So you kind of get... they're like, oh, this transformer and this, that, and the other. And I was starting to think maybe I was watching the, Transformers movie. I don't know what the heck they were talking about. But they seemed to know what they were talking about, so it worked out. It's kind of funny. Okay. So the whole point of just kind of curling it in is just to keep those cut edges from kind of showing. It allows the messy ruffle to still look really good. The middle is empty because we're going to put some really awesome stuff in the middle. Wait, what are we congratulating? Your son passed his last CPA exam. That's awesome. Let me tell you, when I took the CPA exam, my mom actually went with me.
Yep.
Stayed with me at the hotel. Back when I took it, you had to take all 4 parts at once. One time. And you had to pass 2 of them and make at least 50 on the other 2 to keep any of it. So, it was hard. It was a hard exam. I mean, I'm sure it's still hard, but now they've made it easier because there weren't enough people passing the exam. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to do one more, and then we're probably going to hold on to the rest to see if we need it. That's a big accomplishment. It's a hard test. I know. I've been there. And even after you pass it, you have to... See, I'm trying to catch up on all my CPE, continuing education. It's a challenge. Alright, so I want to get a little bit right here. So you see how there's kind of an indentation right there. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay. The greatest thing about any wreaths with the evergreen is you can use the evergreen that's in it. You don't have to have ties. Alright, so I'm going to look the other side. The other side looks pretty good. Okay. Alright. So when I do projects, I like to start with the biggest elements first. So the biggest element first is going to be this mesh. Then we're going to do the bow. We have a lot to put in it, so let me show you. Okay. So we have the sign, the silver bell sign. Okay. We got a sign, and we have the bell to put in it. We also have these giant ornaments and bows. It's a lot. And the little silver balls. So there is plenty going on in this. Alright. Did you see how pretty that ribbon is from last night?
Very pretty.
Brianna was excited. She came right in and got her bow. It's pretty awesome. All right. So we have, this is Birch ribbon. really liked it because it has both dark and light grays, so it kind of picks up what's in this bell. And then we have a couple of silvers here, and we have the navy blue. So we're going to put the navy blue, well, I think we're going to put the white on the bottom. All right, so I'm going to throw it in the floor. Let's move the stuff so we can see. There we go. Yeah, it's sold out, and I am a little behind because they took over my office for a whole week. So I'm really sorry about that. Let's do, we're going to do a long tail, like 10 inches. I was looking at the table. Okay. This is interesting. I think I like that side better. Alright, so one side is a little textured. So we're going to use that side. I like that side. The textured side. Alright, so we're going to do 6 inches. Okay. And 6. 6. Ooh, I really like this textured side. I think we're just going to do 2. Super like that textured side. I didn't even notice that was a thing. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's come in with one of the silvers. Okay. Alrighty. So 6 inch. 6. There we go. Alright, then we're going to do the blue. Okay. I think we're going to go a little bit smaller, maybe a little over 5 inches, but not quite 5. Maybe 5.5. Let's see if those match. Nope, I thought that looked a little longer. Okay, there we go. So 2 on this, 2 of this one, and we don't have any patterns, so we don't have to do any of the twistings. Okay, put that one there, and then we're going to finish off with the really sparkly. Okay. This is gorgeous. It's a nice thick ribbon. Whenever you can hear ribbon, like when you hear it when you're kind of messing with it, it's good quality. So it means it's very stiff. Makes it a little bit easier to work with. Okay, there we go. Let's get it out. Thought I had. I think I have gray. But I may not. There's one. All right. So I got a little zip tie. I don't want this bow to be gigantic like we usually do, just because there's a lot to put into this swag. Okay, so I'm gonna pull it out. All right. Lightly hold and pull it around to the back. Let's get this pipe cleaner in there. All right. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. So we're gonna break the bow, just twist and pull. So I really like the really bright silver against that blue because it really stands out. Okay. There we go. Okay. Very pretty. Okay. See?
Oh, I like that. I like the blue with it.
Yeah, the blue. The blue is going to stand out because it is a big contrast. So we saved some of this mesh. Now I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to take a piece, do a messy ruffle. I'm going to put it right up here at the top, right there. And I'm going to do a second one right here. This is going to hold our bow up. Okay. It's going to help our bow to not sink in. Okay. So now we're going to take our bow. You see how that keeps it from sinking in? We're going to take it, go around the swag. So I'll actually go around here, but I'll bring it back up and kind of tie it in towards the inside. Push it up. And then what I could do is just take a green piece and just go right across and cover up where I tied it. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's get these tails. Okay, so curl this one. Curl this one. Okay. Hear that little crunchy stuff under my feet? It's all the glitter on the floor. So I'm kind of pulling the larger ribbons off to the side. Okay. Do that. There we go. So I think I want to do, I think I might do the bell kind of up. Let's see. And then do the sign. Let's see. I don't know if I like that or if I want to do, actually I think we'll do the sign up here and the bell kind of, hold on, I want to figure out what I want to do. Okay, so we could angle the bell and put the sign. I don't really like the sign at the bottom, so we're going to put the sign at the top. Okay, so let's do that first. Okay. she's got itches. So I'm just gonna get my hole punch out. Sorry, y'all, my allergies are making me crazy. Okay. I'm gonna put a hole at the top and one at the bottom. There we go. Okay. Okay, so one piece of 26 gauge wire at the top and one at the bottom. And I want to make it long enough so that I can get it around and back. So I want to go around and then back. You can certainly use your weaving needle if you need to. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Yeah, I like the sign at the top too. Alright, so we're going to kind of nestle it under the bow. Alright. For this top one, I'm definitely going to use the weaving needle. So all I'm going to do is thread it in just like I'm threading a needle. And then I'll just go right through. Hold on, I gotta find my needle. Here it is. Okay. Okay. So I've got it here. And then I'm just gonna use the weaving needle to go right back up. Okay, and then I'll tie it to itself. The top one will be the hardest, just because it's kind of hard to see what you're doing. You can also tie it to an evergreen piece. I'm not sure I have that top completely secured, but let's get the bottom secured, and then we'll see. Okay. So you want to go around the frame. Whoops. I somehow missed the frame. That would be important. Gotta go around that frame. So these swags, they have a metal piece that is the frame. And when you tie things on, you really want to go around that frame so that you can make sure you have it in there snugly. So see, I've got it back up. Twist it around here. And then I'll tie it to an evergreen piece and tuck it back under. Let's see. I don't know if I have that top piece in or not. I do. Okay. Okay. Well, now we know. Okay. This needs to be off to the side. There we go. Alright. I think I may actually trim these short. Okay. Because I don't want it to interfere with the sign and cover it. Alright. Here we go. There we go. Let's trim this one too. There we go. Alright, now. So we have our sign in. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So these, I'm going to cut this little ropey thing off. But the great thing is, very easy to wire these. I don't know where my big wire is. Oh, that was empty. Oh, here it is. Thank goodness, I was going to have a little panic. Thank you. It's pretty, right? Okay. Right. And this is a great option to do with larger ornaments, if at all possible, if you can. Break them in half. So this is plastic with the glitter on it. So it's pretty easy. I want to put, I was thinking I would want to put one up here. Let's see. I don't know if I like that. Okay, let's get this one wired up. Then we're going to figure out where to put it. You just need a piece long enough to tie it to an evergreen piece. This. Okay. Let me see. I think I'm going to put one out here to the side. So I'm just going to reach down here, grab an evergreen piece, tie it on. Once I tie it on, I'll kind of tuck it back in. Okay. Okay. Same thing here. There we go. All right. So there's one. See, and these are nice because they're kind of malleable because they're plastic. I know I want some of these little balls in there. So let's start cutting those. So when I'm doing something like this, I'm going to cut this into as many pieces as I can get it into. So, there. So let's see how many we can get one into. Okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces. 8 pieces is good. Okay. We're going to put a little glue on it. I'm going to start with the bow. Always want to have a little something coming out of your bow. I'm going to try to get it near the blue so that it'll kind of stand out a little better. Okay. Alright, let's put another one of these in. And just because 2 came with it doesn't mean you have to use all 4, but it's there if you want to. It's not blurry on my end. It can just be your connection. Sometimes depends on which tower you're going through when you're logged on. So this, yeah, down here, twist that. All right. So we have 2 of these, and we still have our bell. Where are we going to put our bell? Oh wait, that's not going to work there. I'm going to move her. Let's put it over here. I'm dropping balls on the floor. Okay, there we go. All right, the bell. I kind of want the bell like that, maybe. don't know if I like this there. Hold on. Change of plans. Okay. I kind of like the bell at an angle. Okay. Like this. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so let's tie the bell on. Is it going in and out? That's weird. It looks good on my end. Having weird internet issues earlier, but it seems to be fine now. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of tie this off to the side. This at the bottom. Okay. Okay, I really need a long piece at the bottom, but we're going to use it anyways. I'll just keep twisting it around and then fold it over. Okay, there we go. And at the top, go. I'm going to use my weaving needle for this one. Okay, so go around here. Whoops. I lost it. You cold back there, Mama?
What?
Are you cold?
No, I'm warm now. I have this blanket.
I was going to say, because I'm like almost kind of hot. Are you shocked about that? I said I'm kind of hot.
Are you hot?
I'm hot.
You're always hot.
I'm always hot. There. All right, so we're going to do something to cover that. All right, here we go.
You dropped one of your balls on the floor.
I know I dropped one on the floor. I'll have to get it. There it is. Okay. I'm going to start putting some of these in. Let's see. So I want to get down to where the evergreen is. Okay. Okay, right in here. Okay, right in there. Don't worry, we're going to do something with the bottom. Right in here. All right. So I'm just kind of sticking this in little spots. Give it a little sparkle. I want to do a small little bow here down at the bottom, but I only want to do these two. Okay. Yeah, this bell? I like the bell. All right. Okay. So we're just going to do a small bow. So let's see, like a 5 or 6 inch tail. And I want them to stay together. Okay. Very small. Loops. Let's see, what is this? About 4 inches. Okay. If you don't like the bell, just don't put the bell on. You can just do it without. You can put some of the ornaments down here if you would rather. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to put this down here. Pull that back up around there. Okay. Here we go. All right, now we have to do this bottom part. Ooh. I've got glue everywhere. Okay, and we have to cut this one up. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take some of this extra ribbon here. We're going to do, oh, let's see, how long do I want to do? Like, let's cut like 18-inch. 18-inch. Cut another one. All right. Let's cut one of these, or a couple of these. Okay. Okay. 18. Again. Maybe one more. Or two more. I don't know if we'll use them all, but we probably will. 18. Actually, we're going to cut this one. Okay. And I'm going to take this. How long is this? This is 22 inches. We're going to cut this in half. Okay. That may even still be too long. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take and pinch about 1 inch here. What did I do with my wire? Here we go. Alright. You okay back there, Ma?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. She was big size back there. Okay. Then we're going to start putting some ribbon tails at the top underneath the bow. Okay. So what you can do is just reach down here, just grab an evergreen piece, just tie it around there. Okay. Alright. This one, make it just a little bit better. There we go. Like that. Okay. Where's the other half? There it is. It's like running off my table. It's trying to escape. No escaping. Okay. This is just a really good way to make the bow look bigger. Okay. Kind of gives your bow a little bit more personality. I keep losing, oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I keep losing my weaving needles. They're here. Okay. There we go. All right. Then I will pull this out. And I'm going to tie it to some of this evergreen down here at the bottom. All right. It also helps to make your little ornaments look a little better if they're almost like hiding in the ribbon. Okay. Well, let's do a couple of these. So what do we do? 22 inches? We did 22. 22 inches. Okay. So somewhere around 12 inches for these little tail parts up here. Okay. All right. Cut them at an angle. Okay, then, oh, that's my ribbon. I was like, what's that under my feet? Okay. Put some wire. If you have a pick machine, you can also pick these. Let's stick them under there. Okay. I want to put, did I knock all those? Oh, here they are. I was going to say, did I knock all those off my table? No. Okay. I want to put over here. Okay. Alrighty. That. So how many of you have done swags before? Y'all are having like whole conversations and I'm missing it. Oh, what y'all are talking about? Which pieces you like? Oh, the bell? Yeah, don't worry, we're not done yet. We still have pieces to add. Okay. So, twist it around here and then tighten it in. This. Okay. So what I'm doing is putting my hands inside there and finding a nice evergreen piece to tie to. Okay, there we go. You see how it looks good when you put the ribbon across it? Those little ornaments on their own might look a little odd. So putting the bow across it really helps. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do 2 in the back. So our birch is going to go in the back here. Okay. So we made a smaller bow, but we don't want it to we don't really want to look like a smaller bow. So what we do is we use these tactics to make it look bigger. Okay. There's one. Okay, let's do that. We need to do the other one. Here it is. Okay. You haven't done them yet? I love swags. Some people really love them and some people really don't. But I will tell you that it's usually one of my first sellers. Okay. All right. Let's put this one. Down through here. This is why we have the weaving needle, because I can kind of get it in a spot. Okay, go. Where I can tie it. If I have to try to find a spot myself, we might be here for a while. There. Okay. All right. So we've got our bow looking much better. Hold on, I'm going to show it to the mom.
Oh, I like it.
All right. We're going to work on down here, and then we're going to finish putting in our little bells. Balls. Bells. Okay, so similar to what we did up there, we're going to add in some ribbon, but this time we're going to kind of take it down where the bell is. Okay. All right. I see that piece. Okay. We're going to take this last piece of mesh. I'm going to cut it in half. Okay. All I want to do is kind of beef up this area right here. So I'll take this. Add it in right here. That. Okay. One side is a little bit fuller than the other on this swag, which is really common with swags. So remember I said you could take pieces off and put them on the other side or in another spot. Sometimes I do that because one side looks nice and full and the other side looks kind of sad. So I will take a piece from over here and I'm going to place it over here. So it's going to give that appearance of it being much bigger. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. All I do is get some glue on it. And you have to glue it into evergreen. But you see how it's already starting to make it look fuller? I think I might have tied that bottom too tight. There we go. All right. Let's work on this ribbon here. Okay. So I got this one. Let's do this one. Okay. I know, I'm sorry. I know how fast some of this stuff sells out. I really wish that I could get more supplies. I'm trying, I promise. We just need to all go and tell them to quit leaving our ships out in the water. We need our supplies, people. They just do not know how much they're torturing us. Right? Alright, so I'm going to tie it down in there. Okay, and we're going to pinch it. You kind of want it to almost drape over like this. So I'm going to specifically use the more birch colors down here by this bell because it matches better. Okay. All right. Let's dovetail this one. Okay. Like this. So what this is going to do is this is going to give us an illusion of it being thicker down here at the bottom. Right? Because we have this bell, and the bell looks big, but that is what we have ribbon for. That's what our ribbon is for. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side with the birch ribbon. We do have a lot of this birch ribbon, so we could probably do sign and ribbon sets. So I'll look and see if we can do that, and then you could get pretty close. Okay. I told you I keep losing my weaving needles. I don't know. I need to put them in my pocket or something. Oh, it is stuck to the bottom of the swag. Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right. Oh wait, I see a good piece. I see a good piece to tie to. I won't need that. One reason that I kind of leave the middle blank is so that I can do stuff like this, right, where I can, and your ribbon doesn't have to come from the same place, right? So you see how this one is higher and this one is a little bit lower. That's totally fine to do with your ribbon. All right, let's see, I've got a piece right here. There. Okay. Like that. We're going to do a couple of these up at the top. You can go up on top and do this. You can go to the side. There's no rule. It says you have to do it one way or the other. I did have them. The ornaments, yep, I pulled them in half. And so what you can do is take this and you just kind of attach it under the ribbon like this. It also gives a nice little look. You can also put them down here at the bottom like this. Kind of up to you. Alright. I may put one more down here at the bottom, I think. Alrighty. This one. So I'm just going to reach here in the middle, tie this down. You getting tired, Ma?
No, okay.
You can't get comfortable? You need a foot thingy?
What?
You need a foot thingy?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. How many of y'all do like me and say, you know, that thing, the thingy, when you can't think of the word? 'Cause that's so me. Oh, there's one right there. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not really facing where you can see. So I just tie it around this evergreen piece. Like that. Okay. Whoops. I'll fix that. But you can often use ribbon to kind of add in shape or make it look larger. Okay. Just piece that down there. Okay. See if I can find a piece in here. Yep, there's one right there. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's put some of these in. I've probably knocked most of them on the floor. Kind of got lost with what I was doing. Okay. Just make sure. I have a little bit more of this. I may add some more around this bell. Like some tails maybe. Let's see if I want to put. I don't know if I like that. Okay, we'll hold on to that for a second. I think what we might do. I keep dropping what's on the floor. Okay. Well, all right. There we go. Okay. All I'm doing is adding a little bit of ribbon to kind of give it a little bit more color down here. Like that. Can you see that? All right, now let's finish putting these in. Okay, a little bit. I can't find anywhere I want to put those other two, so I may just use that too. Okay, put some in there. Oh, you know what we could do? What if we could do like, oh, it's this side. Let's do tiny little bow. Sorry, I just had an idea. I'm going to take this last little piece and I'm going to put a little tiny bow at the top of this bell because I don't like that little thing sticking out. There's this little hanger. So I'm just going to put this in here. Oh, I like that better. Oh, much better. There. You could also put the blue in if you wanted to tie it to the blue. But you can see this ribbon ties in with this. Okay. I'll show you just a second. Okay. Put some in here. We can actually put a little bit in this little bow here. Like that. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. Look, I'll show you that.
Oh, that is cute.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Maybe we'll put this little tiny one up in the bow. There. Okay. Alrighty. Put a little tiny bit under that bell. Let's do this side over here. Right in here. There we go. Trying not to get the glue on my fingers. Right in there. I tied that piece at the bottom a little too tight. Ugh. There we go. That's a little better. Let's do another one. All right. Under there. There. All right. I think we got it. So we still have ribbon left, but you could add or not add. It's up to you. There. So you see how we kept those two ribbons together at the bottom? Just kind of gives it a little bit of a different look. All right. So that's what it looks like from the front. Oh, cute. I like that. See from the back, it's clear. There we go. All right. So does anybody have any questions? Thank you. So y'all were doubting me about that bottom part, weren't you? When you put something like this on and it looks funny, all you have to do is build up the bottom around it, and then it works out. So, woo! And it's messy. What is the glue in that small crock pot? Okay, so I just get the I'll either get Surebonder glue or Gorilla Glue, whatever I can find on sale. It's nothing special. It's big sticks, and I just stick them in there and let them melt. I don't use the pillows. I don't cut them. I just drop them in there. Works great. And it is just a electric skillet from Walmart. I like the bigger one just because, I don't know, I just like the bigger one. I did use an entire roll of mesh, but I did not use all of the ribbon. See, there's still lots of ribbon left. I can add this glitter to last night's glitter, right? Oh, yes it is. Yep. That's funny. You're so right. Yeah, my floor is looking, well, it's over there in a pile right now. I'm just adding to that pile over there. That's funny. Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to see what yours looks like, Lou. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't know what I'm doing yet tomorrow. But I will be on because the electrical guys are gone till Monday. So I will definitely be on tomorrow for Designing Gals Thursday at 4 o'clock. So it was a kit. Maybe we'll make the gingerbread kit. I mean the gingerbread, listen to me. The nutcracker. So maybe we'll do the nutcracker. Look at that.
I love that.
So this is actually in our shop right now. So maybe we'll do this tomorrow for the nutcracker. Look at this mesh. I love this mesh. Thank you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm going to take Mama home. I think I wore her out. Thank y'all. I will see you guys. Oh, your carpet needed vacuuming bad. Yeah, that's why now I'm on a concrete floor. Because I about ruined the carpet upstairs in our house. I'm just going to tell you. All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys